Hey y'all, Ariel here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, the face is eating down, okay? Silver definitely won in my book. I did a pink look. I did a poll actually to see whether y'all wanted to see pink or silver. I feel like I'm gonna have to redeem the pink though because that wasn't really what I had in mind. I'm gonna do a soft glam look, pinkish, like babyfied, like a baby doll face. But today the silver one. The silver is eating it, honey. Like she's taking it. I absolutely love how this turned out. It's elegant, but it's still like bold in your face. It's smoky, it's grown woman and sexy, and it's wearable. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this super cute silver makeup look, continue to keep on watching. All right, you guys, so starting off with the fresh face, I'm taking my Clinique. This is the lip balm. I love this stuff so much. I went ahead and sketched my brows out, and now I'm going to take my Lancôme concealer to carve and clean them up. I really didn't have an idea of what I wanted to do with this look. I just knew that I was doing silver. And I was like, okay, well, let's do something kind of smoky, grown woman and sexy. And I feel like the makeup looks that I don't really care about comes out the best. Like, whenever you're carefree, am I the only one? Like, whenever you're carefree, that's when your makeup turns out so bomb. So as always, it's tap, 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 pat, 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 swiping on swiping to blend that concealer out. I'm doing the same thing for this brow, carving it out, making sure that the concealer is laying nice and flat, and we're just gonna tap and blend it out. Okay, so we have the bottom portion completed. Now for the top portion, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso. I feel like Espresso is my perfect shade. Like, this matches my skin complexion down to the T. And we're going to put this right on top and do the same thing that we did towards the bottom. This time we're just going to blend upward instead of downward. Now to tap, 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 pat, 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 swiping or swiping, and blend that concealer upward. Brows are done, so now for the fun part, we're about to do our eyeshadows. I'm taking my P. Louise paint in the shade 0, and we're going to base our entire lid with this. A little bit of that paint goes a long way, so make sure that you're not using too much, because honestly I could have used less. But now that everything is placed, I'm just taking a clean brush and blending out those edges, making sure that this paint is nice and dried down before going to the next step. Now that my base is nicely blended, I'm taking my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm going to take this shadow from out of the palette. It's kind of like a black grayish type color, and this is going to act as my transition shade. Using tapping motions, and I'm also doing like a tap sweep to kind of blow the edge out. Whatever is left on my brush is what I'm using to blend out the front portion. I honestly didn't take my time doing this eye makeup. I was just going with the flow, and honestly, that's when your makeup turns out the best, in my opinion. So now I'm taking that black shade from out of that same palette, and I'm putting it right underneath the first shade that we placed down. Up next, I'm using my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and I'm taking that champagne shade. Before I apply that shadow, I'm taking some more of my P. Louise paint, and we're going to kind of carve out a fake cut crease. I then use that same brush and apply that champagne shade. Without adding any product to my transition brush, I'm just adding the leftover black shadow to clean up and close off the fake cut crease. For added shimmer, I'm taking this Sephora eyeshadow, and I'm going to put this in the center between the champagne and the black. This step is optional, but I wanted my eyes to have a good shimmer to it, so I'm taking this Ruby Kisses. This is like a liquid glitter, and I'm putting that on top of the Sephora shadow. I always keep makeup wipes near because you always have cleanup and fallout. Get rid of that before you go to the next step. To coat my lashes, I'm taking my Ilia Mascara just to get rid of any fallout and just to push my natural lashes up. I've been using these two primers lately from One Size, and when I tell you it's so bomb, I absolutely love these two together. They're definitely a match made in heaven. Skin prep is done, so now for concealer, I'm going in with my Too Faced concealers, and we're going to go in and highlight underneath our eyes. You can always take this concealer and kind of sharpen up your eyeshadow line. It's going to give that crisp line without adding a wing. Now to blend everything out, I'm taking a sponge. It is on the dry side, and we're just going to tap, 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 pat, 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 swiper, no swiping. Up next is foundation. Today I'm going to use my NARS foundation. This is the shade Iguaçu, and we're going to put this all on the areas that did not get concealer. At this point in your routine, you want to make sure that you're going back and forth between your brush and your sponge to get rid of that harsh line. And slowly but surely, you'll see that harshness go away. Because my NARS is a little too dark, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Spice Rum. And I'm going to put this in between my concealed areas and the foundation area, as well as my forehead and nose portion. And don't forget to get the creases of your lids, okay? You want to make sure that there's no creasing right here where your eye folds. Immediately after, I'm going in with a pressed powder to lock that concealer in. By the way, that was my Maybelline pressed powder, and now I'm gonna take the Maybelline loose powder to place right on top. I feel like this gives me that extra coverage and it just gives me that snatched appearance. I'm placing this powder under my eyes, on my chin, my nose, and everything else in between. To seal my foundation areas, I'm going to take a pressed powder, this time in the shade 360. I'm also taking this bronzer from Morphe. It is discontinued, but I still use it. Is it old? Yes. Does it break me out? No. Just a reminder, wherever you place a liquid or a cream, you have to do what? Lock it in with the powder. Now I'm going to take that bronzer from Morphe to chisel my face and give me more of a snatched, sculpted look. This step is optional. I'm taking translucent honey from Mercier to kind of brighten my face up and bake at the same time. For added warmth, I'm taking my volume 1 from Juvia's Place. This blush duo is so beautiful, and I'm going to put that right between my bronzer and my highlighted portion. For a more layered look, I'm taking my Too Faced in the shade Tequila Sunset. I'm taking a little bit and adding it on top of my Juvia's Place blush. To add the accessory to my eyes, I'm taking this waterproof eyeliner from Ruby Kisses, and we're going to put this on our lower lash line. Adding some more of my Ilia Mascara just to give me that baby doll effect to my eyes. This step definitely gives that fierce type of look, and I absolutely love it. Now for lips, I'm taking my Believe Beauty eyeliner in the shade Enchanted. Up next, I'm taking this concealer and we're gonna act as if this is our lipstick. Be sure to blend the concealer out nice and neat. And now as a topper gloss, I'm taking Fortune Cookie from NYX. For extra shine, I'm taking my Nicka K lip gloss and we're going to place this right on top of everything. I also went back into Fortune Cookie to add a more pink hue. And I also added highlight to the tip of my nose as well as the bridge of my nose. For lashes, today I kept it simple. I'm using Ariel in the style Medallion. And voila, you guys, that was pretty much all I did. This came out so beautiful. Be sure to check out my description box for all product details. And if you made it to the end of this video, be sure to comment down below a black heart. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming. Like, this turned out so freaking pretty and I am absolutely here for it. Like, I'm so ready to take some pictures. I am geeked right now because I even dressed up. I got like this little dress on, okay? Yeah, got my little silver accessories. Like, silver is growing on me, y'all. Like, what? Okay, I'm still a gold girl, but I love how silver looks upon the melanin and like, it's eating. Okay, so anyways, I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye, y'all.